Hi everyone, welcome to the video. Thank you for tuning in. Today we'll be focusing on Osisego and its corresponding network, a global platform for open financial services that knows no boundaries. It is currently ranked number 36 based on circulating market cap. It sits at $1.68. It's had an amazing week or two with the price. In terms of growth, it's up 65% over the past 7 days. I'll talk more about the reason behind this growth later in the video, but let's have a look at some historical price data and some relevant statistics here. This is all courtesy of Coin Paprika. The market cap is at about $235 million US, an all-time high of $28.35 back in January 2018. Over $400 million in volume over the past 24 hours, so there is a lot of interest in this. Despite these major gains over the past week or two, we are still down considerably from this all-time high, but it's a step in the right direction. Let's see what happens. Before continuing, a quick summary of what is in store for today's video. Beyond the price data, we'll talk about what is Osisego and its use cases, some relevant news and partnerships, ways to store your OMG. There'll be 2 price analyses and a general market update. And just before continuing, a quick disclaimer. It's important to remember that the opinions and information expressed in this video are from either myself or the authors listed throughout this. None of this should be taken as financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Please always do your own research before investing. To give you a summary of what is Osisego and some of the key features, I found a good summary of this through the Osisego official guide. If I scroll down to the next page, if I go to what is Osisego, it says here, Osisego is a subsidiary of Omise, a leading online payment gateway service provider operating in Southeast Asia. And just to extract a few key points, it says Osisego is the answer to a fundamental coordination problem against payment processors, gateways, and financial institutions. By enabling decentralized exchange at high volume and low cost, OMG provides a next-generation value transfer service operating across currencies and asset types and across national borders and corporate ledgers. Using the OMG network, anyone will be able to conduct real-time peer-to-peer financial transactions, including not limited to payments, remittances, payroll deposits, B2B commerce, and several other aspects listed there. One of the key slogans related to the crypto was unbanking the banked. The concept behind this is to give people the opportunity to take custody of their funds and to bypass all these intermediaries that we trust to manage our money. Back to the official website, and apologies in advance if I have a croaky voice. Beyond the Osisego network, they also have the Osisego e-wallet suite. The suite is designed for businesses to easily integrate solutions and connect their customers to a digital marketplace. Some of the aspects of this include managing digital assets, making and receiving payments instantly, customizing experiences, using loyalty points seamlessly, and transacting stress-free. More info there. In terms of the use cases which touch on partnerships, and I'll talk more about them later on. The first one on this list here is Burger King Thailand, or Minor International PCL. In December 2018, the company started using the Osisego e-wallet suite, and this provides the backend for Minor Group's food and beverage loyalty program. The program is designed to increase customer retention and spending. Customers are then able to accrue loyalty points through their online and offline purchases. And there's Shihan Card. The Shihan Financial Group, which is one of South Korea's largest credit card issuers, expressed their intention to develop a cross-border loyalty point program. Leveraging Osisego's expertise in fintech and blockchain, Shihan Card and Osisego worked together to develop a proof of concept of a cross-border loyalty point program. Horde Exchange, which is in relation to video games, a decentralized and reliable infrastructure for the back end of a video game Plasmadog. One of the first Osisego dApps as well. So it's an infrastructure that would enable transactions within a game's ecosystem and allow assets to interoperate with systems in the real world. Some examples here in terms of how it's being adopted. More information in the partnerships later on. If you want extensive details about Osisego, its network, and what it's trying to achieve, there's this white paper. So just to backtrack slightly, all cryptocurrency projects and the cryptos linked to them should have a white paper available through the official website. It often resembles a journal article and gives a thorough explanation of the project's objectives, key features, and potential use cases. A couple of things in relation to Ethereum. Firstly, Joseph Poon, who is one of the key figures behind Osisego, he collaborated with Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin to produce this piece in regards to Plasma. So it's called Plasma Scalable Autonomous Smart Contracts. So for those who aren't familiar with Plasma, in a nutshell, it is a blueprint for developing scalable apps, and it allows for quick and cheap transactions to occur on the network. But additionally, it frees up the network by having these side chains. Plasma, in addition to Raiden or the Raiden network, these are the two off-chain scaling solutions that are related to Ethereum, whereas Osisego has done quite a bit with Plasma. So there's this piece here from Blockonomy which elaborates on these two off-chain scaling solutions. Additionally, what happens with Ethereum impacts Osisego to a certain point, because OMG is one of the main ERC20 tokens. In simple terms, it's a token that's run on the Ethereum blockchain. There are more, and there's a full list here and more information provided by Edu. Moving along and segueing into some Osisego news and partnerships. For brevity, I'm going to touch on some of the network updates and what's happening with the project. This piece last week titled Accelerating Enterprise Adoption of the OMG Network with Multi-Bass. Osisego documentation site update. Added code samples and easier integrations. Hydra Labs chooses OMG network for high throughput transactions. That was back in early April. Learnings from the OMG network V1 testnet on Ropsten. The team behind Osisego, they're not as vocal about their project as some other cryptocurrency organizations or blockchain projects, but nevertheless, if you want to stay up to date, best to visit the official webpage, and you've got the blog there. Okay, now one of the biggest stories over the past week has been Osisego officially launching on Coinbase Pro. So that's more for your institutional investors. However, for everyone else, it is now, and this is the official announcement here through Coinbase or through the Coinbase blog, Osisego is now available on Coinbase, and this is one of the main reasons why the price has gone absolutely ballistic. There's a very fascinating phenomenon relating to Coinbase and the price of certain cryptos, especially once they're listed on the exchange. It's called the Coinbase effect. Here, this Medium article from Wave Financial, it's titled The Alpha Framework, an analysis of the Coinbase effect. To give you a quick summary, the Coinbase effect is when you've got a crypto that's just listed on their exchange, the price goes absolutely ballistic. Well, we saw that in 2017 with Litecoin and Ethereum. XRP, interestingly, when Coinbase listed it, not much happened. So that's why I said it comes and goes. But this is definitely the case for Osisego. Towards the end of the video, we'll see how the price has changed from when I started this video to finishing this. Before discussing ways of storing your crypto, just some more information about partnerships, how the Osisego network and the crypto is being used by different companies. So let's have a look. Now, do bear in mind these are older announcements, but this publication here from the Daily Hodl talks about various crypto collabs and partnerships. Scrolling down to Osisego, big names listed here, especially throughout Southeast Asia. That's where Osisego is most active. So we've got McDonald's, Burger King, Allianz, I think it's Thai Airways, and then there's AXA. I've seen this around as well. According to this, Omise is a popular gateway solution in Asia, well established in Thailand and backed by large corporations. The company has been showing impressive growth since its inception in 2013. It's expected that once Omise is fully operational with its mainnet release, Omise merchants will switch over to the decentralized blockchain network. There's this article as well, which talks about the involvement of various cryptocurrencies or their link with fast food restaurants. This blog piece by Paradigm, partnership with Japanese finance giant Nomura. There's a good amount of info there, and this was from August 2019. And full list of Osisego partnerships 2019/2020. This was back in January earlier this year. Jumping over to ways to store your crypto. So the first option is Trezor. It's a hardware wallet where you can store your crypto offline, and they provide support for OMG on both of their devices, so the Trezor 1 and the Model T. They offer the Trezor Beta wallet, and there's more information there. Ledger is next on the list. It's one of my favorites. I'm most familiar with this. They've got several options for you to be able to save your crypto safely and in a convenient manner offline. So in terms of Ledger support for Osisego, they have a few options here, and OMG is available via Ledger Live, and it's Ledger's in-house app. You can manage all your crypto in one spot. There is also the My Ether wallet. It was a very popular choice, especially before Ledger Live came onto the scene, and it's still fairly common. So it allows you to access your Ether and your ERC20 tokens. You can create your own wallet through this as well, but I recommend getting a hardware wallet because it is the most convenient and it's worth it if you're going to store quite a bit of crypto on the device. The next option that provides support for ERC20 tokens is the Keep Key. And just to double check for you to see, one sec, it says Osisego there on the list. Whenever you see ERC20 token support, it's almost always going to provide support for OMG. It should based on this, but you should always double check before proceeding with any hardware wallet. If you're looking for an alternative to the previous three, you've got the Bitbox 2, which is from Shift Crypto Security. I came across this document which talks about the device specifications. It says supported coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and ERC20 tokens. Moving on to desktop and mobile wallets, Exodus is one of the most popular choices for people wanting to store their crypto in one place and having a very extensive and user-friendly interface as well. I haven't used it before, but it receives pretty good reviews overall. Jumping over to supported assets, if we type in OMG, as we can see, they've also got Trezor support. So if you've got your Trezor, you can store your Osisego through your hardware wallet there. Some other desktop and mobile wallets, if you want a list of these, there's Unhashed, which has its article for best Osisego wallets for 2019. Despite being 2020, a lot of these would still be relevant and suitable. There's also wallets.com, the best Osisego wallets in 2020. So do check these out, and there are plenty of options for you to be able to store your OMG and your ERC20 tokens. Now that all of this has been said, it's time to give my price analysis, or two of them I should say, for Osisego. If you like this video or if you've enjoyed any of my previous content, click subscribe, smash the bell icon, follow the channel, and give it a like as well. Okay, before talking about the targets, a quick summary of the price statistics for Osisego. It's currently $1.50 per token with a circulating market cap of about $210 million. The circulating and total supply of 140.2 million OMG. There's no max supply specified. 0% inflation. If we jump over to Viewbase, the inflation rate could change slightly once staking is available with Osisego, but we'll have to wait and see once that option is ready. If you click this source, it will take you to this blog piece from Osisego or the Osisego network, and it talks about that. But back to the prices, $10 per OMG. This is a circulating market cap of $1.4 billion. I'd say that's very plausible to achieve this target very soon, especially if this huge run up in price continues and there's all of this momentum to bring the price up to about $5 per token, and we'll see what happens there. But again, this is not financial advice. If I had to make a guess for the overall crypto market cap, I would say about $450 billion US. Considering this Coinbase listing, despite having a low profile, Osisego is still keeping pretty active, or the team behind the crypto, as we could see earlier through their blog. I'd say it's pretty easy to achieve that. $30 per OMG, we are yet to hit this price. We got close with $28.35. In that meteoric bull run we had about 2.5 years ago. The circulating market cap would then be $4.2 billion US. Something I didn't elaborate on earlier, but I'll talk about now briefly, is plasma. Some people in the space are getting very skeptical about, could it live up to this hype and expectation of being a successful off-chain scaling solution and having something that can deal with a huge number of transactions per second in an affordable manner. It's hard to tell because, especially now with Ethereum 2.0, those working on the Ethereum project have several upgrades to carry out, and there's a lot of hype behind that. So in terms of plasma, there's an article I came across earlier, actually a few pieces that I'll include in the description, giving some mixed opinions about the long-term viability of plasma. I am mentioning this because this, to a certain point, could have an impact on the price, but I would say what would help boost the OMG price is having more solid use cases, expanding on the work done so far with McDonald's and Burger King, in addition to more fintech partnerships. So there's the one I spoke about earlier, about the Japanese financial company. They'll need more than just retail investors to help boost this price, and they'll need some technological advancements as well. If we want to get to this target, we need some of those things to happen. Okay, next up, we have $100 per OMG. Now, this is where it starts to get really ambitious. $14 billion. At this point, we also need to factor in the competition. So what is being done by other companies or other cryptocurrency projects to help facilitate financial payments around the world? Having said this, because they're based and most active in Asia, at least Southeastern Asia, that is a massive market to tap into, considering they've got this low circulating supply as well. Just to give you some perspective, at the moment, Ethereum is at $22 billion in circulating market cap. XRP is at $9 billion. So this would be about somewhere in between those two, and that is at present. This is well before global adoption. Is it likely? I am 50-50 about this. Do I still hold OMG? Yes. Just because they haven't been as active in promoting their project through social media and all of that, if you follow what they're doing, they are still active. In some ways, I admire their approach. They're busy working and they spend less time trying to hype their crypto, actually focusing on trying to get it to deliver. From what I've gathered, now you be the judge as we go through these. Well, the last one we've got on the list, and some of you are probably thinking this is a bit conservative. This would equate to a $28.04 billion circulating market cap. Adding on to what I said before, with more partnerships and use cases in tandem with the competition, it is hard to predict if we're going to hit this, when, or say if we're going to hit this target, although the relatively low supply is somewhat advantageous. However, they still need to deliver. Both of these are serious sums of money. Look, they've still got a long way to go. We are still more than 100x away from achieving this. You need to factor this in. This is not financial advice, but personally, what I would do, actually what I've done, I hold a bit of OMG. I took a small amount of money and said, okay, I'm willing to lose this. If it goes to zero, my life goes on, nothing happens. If we achieve targets like this, that would be a very neat return on investment. There are so many cryptocurrencies to potentially invest in. Now, we haven't finished just yet. There's one more scenario I'm yet to discuss. It is comparing the price of OMG relative to Bitcoin or any other crypto and how much you would get in each. So if you've got 66 OMG, you've got about just over 0.01 of a Bitcoin, and the rest, as you can see on the screen there. So this is the value at the moment, and you imagine if you purchase the same amount in US dollars, so what is the potential future value, at least at these price points here? And I forgot to mention as well, 1 Bitcoin is equal to 100 million Satoshis. Expressing these in this denomination, I guess, will become more popular down the track. This is another way of exploring the value of OMG, going beyond fiat currencies like the US dollar. And there is quite a bit of food for thought. So that is a wrap for the prices. Something I forgot to mention before, there is this website called OMG Pool, and it talks about staking your tokens to earn money from transaction fees. If you want to keep up to date, I recommend checking out this website. They've got news updates, a guide, calculator, and on top of that, once it is live, I recommend as well, on the topic of staking, having a look at staking rewards. If you want to calculate potential rewards by staking your favorite cryptos, they've got various crypto assets listed here. Okay, now is the time to do a quick market update. Let's have a look. I'm going to refresh the page. What's been happening with the overall crypto market over the past, not just 24 hours, but over the last 7 days, courtesy of Coin Paprika. Bitcoin at $9,082 per BTC. It's down about 3%. Ethereum also down about 3%, $201. Tether's in third spot again. It's a bit of a tussle between Tether and XRP based on circulating market cap there. Going down the list, Litecoin, $43. EOS, $2.51. Tezos at $2.70. It's had a pretty good week. Cardano, 5 cents, up 5%. Chainlink, $3.87. Crypto.com at 7 cents. Monero at $62 per XMR. Dash at about $74. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Apologies. IOTA at 19 cents. Basic Attention Token just above 20 cents. Osisego, okay, it's now at $1.92 at the time of recording this. And just before we continue, it is now 9:20 UTC, or 9:20 in the morning, Friday the 22nd of May, 2020. VeChain is at 0.4 of a cent. Let's have a look. Theta is up 43%. I don't know much about this crypto, to be honest. It's at 25 cents. 0x. We're going to leave it at that. So Osisego, the talk of the town, it's been doing really well over the past week. Can this growth continue? What's going to happen to the price of the crypto? What are your thoughts about Osisego, the network, their partnerships, use cases, all of the information that we covered in the video? I look forward to your input. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date with my latest videos. If you have something to say or you just want to say g'day, feel free to leave a comment. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are, and I hope you're all staying safe despite what's happening around the world. And I'll talk to you soon. Another video coming out shortly. Thanks for tuning in. See you.